Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. Today we're taking a look at the 1998 Ford Escort rally car, our first purpose-built rally car that we've had in this series, and truthfully rally cars should do pretty well around here. They have the usual things I preach, mainly a decent chunk of power and four-wheel drive. The suspension as well should be set up a little bit softer, so they should be able to take the corner cuts a little bit better as well, but we'll see. The Ford Escort, four-wheel drive, 467 horsepower, decent gob of torque, that's all good. Unfortunately though, this weighs a lot, 1,230 kilos. I think this weighs 150 kilo more than the Impreza wagon that's currently leading our leaderboard, so yeah, maybe this might not be the best of representation from the rally cars, but we'll see. I'm hopeful. I'd like to give the Escort something to shout about, because let's be honest, the Escorts, I mean, I can't say anything. When I did my original 2016 Let's Play for this game, before I knew how rare it was to actually have the Escort, I just simply tossed this thing, oop, good start, I simply tossed this thing aside when I ran it at the Seattle Endurance, because let's be honest, everyone just wants the GT90 from that Endurance. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. You might have noticed there's been a bit of a lack of purpose-built rally and race cars yet, and that's not through the fact that there's a lack of them in the game, because my god, there's a lot of these things we've got to get through. I'm just sort of trying to, you know, grow the leaderboard a bit slower. Don't worry, some of your ridiculously quick cars, they will be coming. I'm going to start shooting some of them up very, very soon, but I figured at first, you know, we'll slow burn the leaderboard a little bit, try and cover some of the weirder stuff first, and then yeah, we'll get into stuff that's going to break the leaderboard. We'll definitely get into it sooner rather than later, because, you know, let's be honest, the fight at the top's what some people will care about. Some people want to see the fight at the top, other people just sort of like watching the weird stuff go around. You balance it, you placate to everyone. Yeah, and as I've said before, the Pikes Peak monsters, they are not coming around here for a decent chunk of time. We've got to let some other stuff run around here. Well, the Escort is going to the top of our leaderboard. That's actually quite a respectable time. Yeah, I was a bit worried about the Escort not being great. In fairness, 29.569 for a rally car? That's, you know, I'm sort of constantly keeping an eye on the leaderboard from the original series, and I've gone a lot better at this game, or the frame rate's flattering me a lot more now, but I'm realising how much sort of, you know, we didn't get a lot of like, or rather we did get quite a lot of cars that did end up going under 30 seconds. The key is to go under 29 seconds. That's when you know you've got a really impressive car on your hands. Usually that is going to be reserved purely for like purpose-built race cars and stuff, but we'll see. Alright, let's give the Escort a good run up. The Escort does have, I think the torque's helping the Escort a lot here. It is a very, very torquey car. Ooh. It's also a very, very sideways car. We might have lost this lap because of that. Also, fun fact, this is the 1998 Escort, but it uses the lights from the Mark V. And I think this was supposed to be a racing mod for the Escort GTI, which would have been a Mark VI. So, not really sure what's going on there, but either way, there you go. 29.569, that's pretty good. In fairness, that's quicker than maybe it should have gone. You could see I was molded more low 30s. It's a nice, it's not a bad car to drive, to be fair. It's quite nice. It's just, it's heavy. You can feel the weight as it leans. Also, you can see the lean through the corners. The suspension, which I thought was going to help this car, actually, I think because of the weight of it, hinders it a bit because it's causing it to lean more, and it just can't quite recover from that. But it's a nice car to drive, and I'm pleased I don't have to say the mouthful of the Impreza wagon thing now, but yeah, like I say, maybe this one's probably not going to stick around at the top of our leaderboard for a long time. There's definitely going to be Evos and Imprezas and stuff that can beat this. There's going to be road cars that can beat the rally car Escort, which usually for rally cars probably shouldn't be the case. Sector 2, yeah, a bit of you know, usual. I'll put in the point 2 excuse. There's no way you could get this to go that much quicker than that, though. 29.569. 29.569 will put it into first place. It knocks the Impreza WRX STI Wagon version 2 off the top spot, which means I can fortunately stop saying that full long name. But it's not as dominant as you'd think, like I've been saying. You know, it's only 0.7 seconds up on the Evo 2, which was less powerful. Actually, weight-wise, was a bit more comparable. It's only a second quicker than an Esprit V8 GT, which is interesting. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and join me next time when we'll be driving something different. Until then, farewell.